Jimmy, Jimmy. You're comparing real boxing, UFC, kickboxing to WWE. Uh, Jimmy, when like let me ask you a personal question here, man. When you sign with WWE, what does WWE mean? And for everybody in the back, all right, WWE means World Wrestling Entertainment. And what is that last word in E? Entertainment. All right, entertainment. We all know that like wrestling is way different than boxing or UFC or kickboxing or kung fu or judo or something along that lines of like fighting. Like I feel like just people talk just to talk, bro. I just honestly feel like that. People just talk just to talk. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. I don't know why. I don't know why you think like, bro. Listen. You're comparing full-fledged boxing and UFC to WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, AAA in Mexico, Lucha Underground, like Evolve, New Japan Wrestling, all these companies, NWA Power to real boxing. All right? Literally, it is sports entertainment for a reason. It's all about the entertainment portion. The fighting is good, but the production is better. All right? And this is not me. This is a comment I'm reading. Another comment. It's storytelling with violence. All right? Another one. It's called World Wrestling Entertainment. The key word, entertainment. It's entertainment for kids, mothers, fathers, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, babies. It is entertainment for us. We love wrestling. We don't care if people say it's fake. Okay, and I'm enjoying it. Let me watch my wrestling in peace, please. Let me watch my wrestling in peace. All right? Obviously, they let you know in wrestling if you're doing too much. They will give you a real ass kick or a real ass punch in the face. Like, bro, you're going too hard. Chill. Slow down for a quick. They communicate with each other in wrestling to entertain the people. In boxing, there's no communication. There's none. None of that. There's no like, once you're down and out and you're crawling to the person, there's no like, bro, like, yo, do this so I can pin you and everything so you get like, all right, bet. There's stuff like that. There's stuff like that in WWE and Impact and all this other wrestling companies. Boxing, all it is ding, ding, ding. You got 9 rounds in boxing. You got who knows how much rounds in UFC. There's no communication in UFC and boxing. You're basically beating your opponent up till they black and blue in the face. All right? Wrestling, yes, you get tired like you do boxing and stuff. But one, you learn from what? You learn some wrestling from what? MMA background, other wrestling promotion backgrounds. You like... This is why I say people just talk just to talk, bro. This is one of the reasons why I hate people that talk just to talk. You're saying, oh, real men can't fight. If this man actually used real like punches and kicks in wrestling, I don't even think like people will probably respect him as they do now. Cause it's like, bro, yo, you doing too much. Like, why are you kicking the man for real? Why are you punching him for real? It's entertaining us. Of course the moves is fake. We all know this. We watch videos. We all know the wrestling moves is fake. But do we care? No. Why? Because we love it. We love seeing them doing this. It's their life. It's their passion. Let them do what they want. Bruh, you were our former Raw commentator. You know exactly how this shit goes, okay? You know exactly how this shit goes. You probably were in there one day. I'm like, bruh, wait. They're not really fighting. They're not really kicking, blowing jets together. They're not doing anything else for real. What was the point when you becoming a raw commentator if you knew exactly what was the hell was happening? I feel like there's people just talk just to talk, and it's bothered me. It bothers me. It's annoying because you knew exactly what you're getting your butt into. One, you signed the WWE to become a commentator to commentate on the matches on Raw. You know the fighting style in WWE. You know they do fake kicks, like they do fake kicks, fake punches. The only thing that they do real is put them through a table or put them through a ladder or do like their famous signatures on a ladder or do stuff on Hell in a Cell matches and get injured by actual submissions. Stuff like that is real, but you see the punching, fake. Kicking, fake. We all know that shit's fake. But some of that shit's real too, but it's also fake as well. Like some of the other stuff is also fake as well too. You knew exactly what you're doing when you got caught up doing, WWE and being a former Raw commentator for WWE. And now you come in here and post this bullshit. You knew exactly what you were doing. I'm sorry. Like, there's another comment. We all know it's for entertainment. Some of them, I'm sure can handle their own. But at the end of the day, it's a TV show. Yeah, you hear that last comment. At the end of the day, it's a TV show. They doing this shit for views. It's a TV show. Keyword. TV show. It's entertainment for us to enjoy. Oh my God. People nowadays is just stupid. Like, then what was the point of you becoming a Raw commentator when you're just gonna bash the wrestlers at the end just because they love what they do and to entertain fans? Like, you got a problem with that? If you got a problem with that, like, be commentator for a UFC match or be a commentator for a boxing match. Don't step into a big huge wrestling company like WWE again or AEW or Impact and then judge how people fight because it's not real fighting. Don't do that shit, because you will get your ass roasted a lot by a lot of people. You know it's not real fighting. You know this. Then why comment saying, "Oh, it ain't real fighting. Oh, they can't fight." They can turn into real fighting if they want to, but they choose not to because they don't want to actually they endanger the person. They don't want to make the person go to the hospital, physically in the hospital. Like, if you think about it, some of the wrestlers like Brock Lesnar that went to the WWE, then went to UFC, then came back to the WWE. Like some people like CM Punk that was in MMA, people that was in like MMA like Ronda Rousey and Riddle. They have MMA UFC background, all right? And yes, they use some of them MMA matches in their, when they're wrestling a big major main event match. Yes, they do some of their moves on them to like slow down, and communicate with their, their partner or with their opponent. But they won't physically legit injure them to the point they will actually be out the hospital and, for a year or so. I mean, yes, so like sometimes the injuries get real, and yes, they get injured and they be out, for a long period of time because of how bad and severe the injuries were at the time. Even though most of the time they don't mean to injure them that bad, they just mean to maybe like I don't know, make their like arm hurt for like a night or two. But sometimes wrestlers don't mean to injure them to put them in out of action for 9 months to a year. They don't mean to do that. I mean, yeah, it's good for the storyline for TV wise, but in person, they don't really mean to do that. They're doing it just to entertain the fans. Like I said, for a person that was a Raw commentator for WWE, you should know how this stuff works. You should definitely exactly know how this stuff works. It is WWE at the end of the day. It's for entertainment purposes. To entertain people, entertain the fans, entertain us. Bruh, if you don't know what you're saying, just stop talking. Like, just stop talking. Because you're like, I was already pissed about even talking about this one topic right here. But that's what I think. And honestly, people like Jimmy should just shut the hell up from now on and just stop speaking. Because, like I said, you knew what you were getting wrapped up into when you became a Raw commentator. Like, don't get mad just because people are not real fighting in WWE. It's for entertainment purposes. Get that through your thick skull.